Okay, how do we start this thing again? Hey everyone, I'm Blake from OpenView and this is the PLG123. Let's dive in. Tab 1. This tab is from Jason Lemkin on the SaaS Metric blog talking about why it might be time for you to add a VP of free. So there's no shortage of content on the internet about freemium and free plans, but this is a different angle that I've never seen before. It's about the team. Who owns free and how do you manage this thing? It says that sales hates the free edition, marketing often hates the free edition, and support and engineering to boot often hate the free edition, which leads to a question of who owns it. And Jason's point here is that it might be worthwhile considering having a VP of free to own it. I would say that this is an interesting tie back to last week's PLG123 with Kieran Flanagan talking about how to build a growth team. And so that could be an interesting debate. Should you have a VP of free or should you build a growth team? Do they do the same thing? Do they do something different? Tab 2. So tab 2 is from Sam Richard at OpenView, and this is on the OpenView blog about the new SaaS metric you should be tracking right now. This new SaaS metric is the natural rate of growth. As Sam says very nicely here, the natural rate of growth, it's kind of like what your company grows and how your company grows without even trying, before layering in investments in sales and marketing. And in product-led growth, where you have things like viral loops and natural collaboration hooks, understanding what the natural rate of growth is without sales and marketing investment is super important, especially in this time where top of funnel might be challenged. So to find out more about the natural rate of growth and how you stack up, check out Sam's post on the OpenView blog. Okay, tab 3. This whole thread is about Slack and their response to COVID-19, specifically operationally and internally. There's a lot of really good stuff on this thread, so I strongly encourage you to check out the whole thread. But one thing that jumped out to me was specifically this graphic here. It's kind of like a real-time ticker of how many users they have, and you can see how quickly it was rising. Now, not only is this interesting from an operational standpoint to see how one company is responding in real time to the rise of remote work, but bonus tab. This is on CNBC, and this reveals that there is a direct impact to Slack's stock price, a 15% pop right after this Twitter thread went out, and that's because this announced a lot of new users. We see here over 9,000 new users being added just from this thread alone, and that led to the pop in the stock price. All right, so that does it for this week's PLG123. Make sure to follow me on Twitter for more PLG content, including more episodes of PLG123. See you guys.
Are you posting these on Twitter?
I am not.
Okay, so then